Yes, sir. Here we go again. Kyrie Irving with his drama. NBA All-Star Kyrie Irving, Brooklyn Nets. He requested trade ahead of the deadline. From the inception of this, everybody was so excited about the Brooklyn Nets, and they can't even get out of the second round at this point. All we get is Kyrie drama. And I was on your side with earlier this year because he had shared like this anti-Semitic kind of video about Jews and all that. But yo, like to me, it's all a conspiracy. I just think it was a humiliation ritual, and I think he's like the bad guy, and they want him to do all this. But if this is true, man, the Knicks, yo, shout out the New York Knicks, Julius Irving. No, not Julius Irving. Damn, what's his name? Congrats to him. Let's Julius Randle. I said Julius Irving. Shout out Julius Randle. Derrick Rose, R.J. Barrett, Jalen Brunson. All right, cool. So, congratulations to my boy Julius Randle, but we are super lucky we didn't get Kyrie Irving, and we wanted him. Let's get Stephen A's view on it. Let's go.
What do you think of this trade request?
Idiotic. Let's get that
agree,
out the way.
Bro. Facts. Shout out Stephen A.
Here's a guy in Kyrie Irving that for the last 3 years, who's gotten most of his money, but missed more than 50% of his games.
Damn.
Enters the last year after this off season. Obviously, the situation that he got himself into earlier this year was unfortunate. But he resurrected himself from that.
He ruined
was playing spectacular basketball, leading vote getter amongst guards for the All.
He ruined the Cavaliers run when they just won the championship. He won it hands down. LeBron wanted him again. He went over to Boston, ruined over there. Everybody in Boston hates him. Couldn't get nothing done there. Meanwhile, they're a better team. They're a way better team without him.
All-star
and now
team.
He's ruined the last 4 years of the Brooklyn Nets.
Basketball and reminding everybody what an absolute flat-out superstar
Shout out Durant
player
for dealing with this too,
is.
man. Poor Durant, man.
No one questioned that. All we ever questioned was, can the man go the rest of the season without being any kind of distraction if he's going to have a chance to get his money? And lo and behold, he pulls this. And why? Because the Brooklyn Nets had the temerity, the unmitigated goal, to say, play the season. We'll see. Because we haven't had you for a full season without any drama.
And you are such a good player. They're not going to get you
for a guy
back
that's looking for a long-term deal from another team. There is no question about what you're getting when Kyrie Irving is on the basketball court.
Facts.
The only question mark regarding him is his commitment to not being a distraction.
Facts.
And to going out there and performing.
Man, he's the best. All right, let's do some reading. All right. A week removed from being voted a starter in the NBA All-Star game, Brooklyn Nets guard Kyrie Irving has requested a trade, preferably before next week's deadline. Man, I would have loved to hear Evan Roberts' opinion on this. He would have went nuts. Like, first of all, he wanted the thing blown up because in the beginning of the year, Kevin Durant wanted out. At one point, they had James Harden, Kevin Durant, they had Kyrie Irving, the big three, bro. They was killing it. And I don't know what happened between the start and the finish, and that James Harden ended up on the teams, and we got Ben Simmons back. Ben Simmons is garbage. He's flat out garbage. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are the best players right now, but Kevin Durant is hurt, and they was doing good. You haven't heard him in the headlines since the last year with all the Jewish anti-Semitic crap. Now he's back with this crap. The request comes less than a week before NBA trade deadline. Lakers, Suns, and Mavericks are expected to be the teams amongst the teams interested by Irving. The request also comes 6 days after his agent stepmother, Chantelia Irving, told Bleacher Report's Chris Haynes that they had made no progress towards securing a lucrative long-term extension in Brooklyn. Why would you want to pay him? You paid him an arm and a leg. He basically ran the franchise. They got rid of the coach, which was a great coach, dude. He was a good coach. I forgot who it was before Nash. They brought in Nash. Nash was trash. Nash was trash. Perfect rhyme. And now they got, who's the Nick? They got, and he was making Brooklyn Nets head coach James Vaughn. And we love him. We love him. You know, like, and remember when it was Jason Kidd? Jack Vaughn. It's good. Steve Nash. Kenny Atkinson. Great mind. Yeah, man. So the Nets had previously been willing to let contract talks with Irving linger until his unrestricted free agency in July, when he almost have to choose between re-signing with Brooklyn or signing trade deal, according to Mark Steen. Irving is currently eligible for a 4-year max extension close to $200 million. That is ridiculous. Athletes are overpaid, no offense. The request comes 3 months to the day after the team declared Irving unfit to be associated with the Brooklyn Nets for publicizing a film containing deeply disturbing anti-Semitic hate and a repeated failure to disavow anti-Semitism when given an opportunity to do so. Irving ultimately apologized, serving an 8-game extension. His November 20 return coincided with Brooklyn's surge in the Eastern Conference, along with Kevin Durant MCL sprain last month, and they're 4-7 without him. They are clinging to the 4th in the East. See, the request comes after 7 months after Durant presented his own trade ultimatum. He's tired of him. And that's what happened to James Harden. Yeah, they were going to win the championship with these three, bro. They had James Harden, which balls out. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Are you shitting me? Make that work, B. This dude got issues, bro. I'm glad he ain't coming to the Knicks. And I love Kyrie Irving. Durant's demand came on the heels of Brooklyn granting Irving permission to seek a sign and trade deal that never materialized in June. Durant rescinded his request once it became clear the Nets could not find equal trade value for the Pantheon-level player. Besides this, under contract until 2026. Wow. Team fired Nash 7 games into the season. It remains to be seen whether Irving's desire to be traded causes Durant to reconsider his position. Oh, yeah, he also did the drama with the vaccine mandate, which I had his back. I don't believe no one should do that. Finally, the request comes less than 4 years after Irving opted out not to resign in Boston, announcing instead his intention to join the Nets, for whom he had been a fan as a native West Orange, New Jersey. See, the Nets made an all-star trade for MVP James Harden in 2021. Only Harden and Irving to battle injuries in the playoffs. Irving's unwillingness to meet the vaccine mandate contributed to Harden's push for a trade from Brooklyn in February 2022, in which returned the Nets season and left both Durant and Irving in search of different teams this past summer. A Band-Aid on those bullet wounds has lasted half a season. The Nets have won as many playoff series with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving as much as they did with Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett, and Paul Pierce, was to say one. And now the Houston Rockets control their next 5 first draft picks. Oh, no. Damn, B. They're in a bad spot. His interest for playing the Cleveland Cavaliers barely lasted a year from their 2016 championship. A trade request in August 2017 led him to the Celtics, which whom he voted to re-sign in 2018. And then in front of the season tickets holder, on for his eyes to wander to Brooklyn inside of a few months. There's no predicting Irving's next move, only that his preferences could change at moment's notice and must concern and any potential trade suitor. He's basically a freaking loose cannon. He's got bipolar issues, and he needs to adopt the team mentality. It ain't baseball, bro. In basketball, you have to win as a team, bro. You could only do so much as a person. So, yo, Brooklyn, get rid of him. Trade him to the Knicks, you know what I'm saying, for nothing. I'll take him, bro. But I think Dolan don't want that mess, for real. But check out, subscribe to my page, please. Go check out my SoundCloud.com, besides JQ Music with a K. Go subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Jonathan_Quest, and go get my album on Bandcamp.com, right? Is it a century.com. Shout out Dan, BTA, Ada Great, all of y'all, and my boy Auburn. You heard? Sonderville, let's get it.